Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PlayStation 4, and today we're finally going to be starting my favourite Crash Bandicoot game of all time, Crash Bandicoot 2. Now, I've already platinumed this game, so I'm already done with Crash Bandicoot 2, so I've not really been playing it for about 4 or 5 days. I've been doing Crash Bandicoot 3, so I've been pretty damn excited for today, just so I can play Crash Bandicoot 2 again. So let's get right into it. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Love it. Bloody love this game. Probably going to get a little cutscene at the beginning as usual. It's a shame that Aku Aku is still in the loading screens, giving me that really trolly look, innit? He's pretty much in all 3 games. He just gives you that trolly expression when you're on the loading screen. A little devil, innit? Look at him. Look at him.
Crystals, of course. No!
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! 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 My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Oh, I'll tell you, WolfTheWolfettes. I'll tell you. One of the best things about this game and being able to play as Coco Bandicoot is Coco can get her own fucking batteries. Because she always gives you grief at the beginning of the game telling you to go and find her some batteries, and then somehow you don't never find any batteries for her, and you just go on another massive adventure, you know, trying to save the world. So it's a bit weird, actually. But yeah, what pretty much happens in this game is Dr. Cortex has got a death ray, pretty much, that he is going to use to enslave all of humanity and make them do all of his bidding. Now, to do that, he needs 25 crystals. Now, he is going to trick Crash Bandicoot into collecting 25 crystals. Now, Crash Bandicoot, even though he's probably the greatest character of all time, he's a bit of a derp, you know. So, for some reason, he works with Cortex, and we start gathering up all the crystals. I'm not sure why, but we do. But yeah, we're just in, like, the beginning area at the moment. Oh, lovely. But I'll tell you, I love this game. Bloody love it. I love all the Crash Bandicoots, but this one especially, I love it. A lot more story, a little bit more is going on in this game. You have a better understanding of what's going on, you know. In Crash 1, you just sort of have the intro, then you go on a massive journey, defeat Cortex, and that's sort of it, you know. Whereas this one, there's a little bit more going on, you know. You feel a little bit more like a hero.
If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
He didn't really give me any reason to, like, go and collect the gems for him. He literally just tells me to go and get the crystals for him. He doesn't really tell me why, you know. He literally gave me no reason to even do what he wants me to do. You know, I don't even want to do what he wants now. Oh, dear. Now, if you remember, in Crash Bandicoot 2, to save the game, you used to have to come up to this wall here. But you don't have to do that anymore. You can just press L2 and save your game. Now, that big giant hole where the load and save screen used to be, it's now going to be where you fight the boss. Because normally you stand on this pad once you've defeated 5 levels, and then you go up and then you battle a boss, then you go to the second warp room. Now the boss is going to be here, and you can also replay the bosses several times because you couldn't do that in the original Crash Bandicoot 2. So if you want to like replay a boss now, you actually can. So that's pretty damn good, because I always enjoyed the fight with the Komodo brothers. That was always a great fight. Right, let's do it. Turtle Woods. Sorry if my commentary is a bit bad. I'm getting way too excited, so I'm I'm messing up what I'm saying. Be kind to the boxes to earn a special gem. Now, in this game, there is an absolute ton of back and forth through different levels, random portals that take you to new sections of old levels, death routes, bonus rounds, coloured routes, loads of different ways of getting gems in this game. But thankfully, well, I say thankfully, I'm not really a fan of it, but Vicarious Visions have added little hints before every single level, so you can sort of work out how you get gems. Like what we're going to do in this level, we're going to run through this level, and we're not going to touch any box. We're not going to break any boxes at all. And then we are going to get ourselves the blue gem. Now, getting through this level without breaking the boxes is pretty easy, but you just got to be careful when you attack enemies so they don't accidentally smack into boxes. And you also need to be careful because there is another section right near the end, like around here. There's a section where there's like a wall of boxes. Now, if you don't skid and jump at the correct time, then you will accidentally break a box. So, yeah. There's a good chance we're going to probably mess up on that bit. Yeah, we're going to run through the level, though. We're going to leave all the boxes alone. Right, this bit right here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to need to skid with circle, one of Crash Bandicoot's new moves in Crash Bandicoot 2, and then jump. If you break any boxes, restart the level. So, fingers crossed, Wolf Ah, okay. Okay, good. You can actually, another thing to note, in Crash Bandicoot 2, when you played Crash Bandicoot 2 originally, you didn't have the ability to unlock running shoes. Well, in Crash Bandicoot 2, you can now unlock running shoes, just like you unlock in Crash Bandicoot 3. Now, if you're planning on getting the time relics, like going for gold or platinum, or even blue, don't bother doing it until you finish the game, because if you don't finish the game and you don't have the running shoes, there's almost zero chance that you're going to be able to get the relics, because it's very difficult without the running shoes. Because these bits right here, with the running shoes, you could pretty much jump straight over these holes. Because you hold R2, you run, and then you slide, and then you instantly press cross and spin, and you get like a really high jump. There we go, blue gem, lovely. And you can do a really high jump that pretty much goes straight over that hole, so you can cut loads of time off. I think I got the platinum relic in this level because of it. I think you could probably maybe get the blue relic if you really, really tried and you played perfectly, but I think it's highly unlikely you're going to get the gold, which is what you want if you're going to try and get the platinum trophy. I'm talking so damn much, I do apologise. I need to shut up, I need to shut up. Oh, back to yanking gems out of his arse. Oh look, he's doing his dance. Brilliant.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
See, now that makes a little bit more sense, because Dr. Cortex is telling me that there's some kind of villain in the world that's trying to destroy the Earth, and the power of the crystals will allow Cortex to save the world, That makes a little bit more sense. That might convince me to help him. But the thing he said before, why are you going to listen to him? You've got no reason to listen to him. Right, we're going to go back into this level now, and we are going to get the gem. Now, there's a secret area in this level that some of you guys might not know about if you've never played Crash Bandicoot 2 before. because it doesn't really give you any hints, and even this hint ain't very useful, you know. So I'll show you guys where this little secret bit is. It's a very annoying bit. I actually died on this bit a lot of times when I first started playing this. I don't know if it was because I was getting used to all the buttons again, but I really did bad in this little secret area. So hopefully I'll do it alright. But yeah, skid jumps are the absolute best in this game. They can save your life so much, and you can avoid so many different things just by skidding and jumping, you know. And there are a couple of occasions where you have to actually do it. Right, you see that little platform in front of me? This right here? You see this right here? If you jump and body slam it, there you go. It's a little secret area, just in case any of you guys didn't know. Because if you don't go down here, you can't get the gem. Because this, for a first level, this is a pretty annoying bit actually. You have to do a lot of different things, you know. Lots of skidding and jumping, you know. I like how more badass the turtles are in this game. In Crash Bandicoot 1, they're just normal turtles, you know. In this one, they've got fucking circular saws on their backs and spikes. I think this is the annoying one, I'm not sure. Or it might be the bonus round, I don't know. Oh, here we go. I've got Aku Aku with me, so we might be alright. I never know if there's invisible walls. Obviously, if you walk off the edge here, you're going to die. But there's certain bits where I never know if they're like... Like, if I walk straight towards the screen, am I going to die? Because some levels you do, some levels you don't. So it's always a bit iffy. Right, if I remember correctly, we need a skid and then jump. There we go. Now, to break this box, I think what we need to do, if I remember correctly, this is probably going to kill me because I'm really bad at doing it. I don't know if you can skid and jump. Let me have a look. Oh, okay, never mind. Right, never mind. Right. Now, what you want to do, you want to skid and jump and land on their back. If you're too slow, they're going to bury their head in the floor and they're going to sit down and then you won't be able to get a couple of the boxes. So you're going to have to be very quick. You want to like, slide jump and then slide jump, see? Because they get down like that and then you won't be able to get these boxes. So you've got to be really quick on that bit. Okay, there we go, right. I think that's all of them. Lovely. But yeah, there's going to be a few levels in this game that we're going to have to replay multiple times in a row. I think there's a water level in the second warp room and we have to do it 3 times, I think. We have to do it once for the death route, once for a timer, and once for a, for just like the normal gem. So, yeah. Because a couple of the levels in this game have 2 gems. Which is a lot different to Crash Bandicoot 1. But yeah, I'll try and show you guys everything. I probably know Crash Bandicoot 2 the most of any of the games, you know. Crash Bandicoot 3 is probably my least known game, but as I'm playing it on my own at the moment, by the time you guys see Crash 3, I probably would have platinumed it, so I'll probably know what to do. Because I think to get some of the coloured gems in Crash Bandicoot 3, I think one of them, it might be the yellow one, I think you need to unlock a bunch of time relics. So we're going to have to do a few of those on YouTube. Which is going to be a problem. I do plan on uploading a bunch of videos soon of the Crash Bandicoot 1 time trials because I've done all of them now and I've got them all recorded. The same with Crash Bandicoot 2. So I'm going to probably upload them soon. Obviously, I'm not going to be in the videos because I can't do time trials and talk at the same time. It's too much. So yeah, I've got them all recorded so you guys will just have to enjoy it without me, you know. Plus it might help a few of you guys if you're having trouble with them. I'll tell you, some of them was absolute agony. Especially Road to Nowhere and the higher road. Oh look, lovely. Gonna go immune for once. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I need to kill myself. I need to kill myself. I tried to not hit that bloody... Oh, this is shit. I'm gonna have to lose all my Aku Akus now. You need to have that turtle alive because he, oh shit. Because he will, allow you to get that box in the sky. Just gonna have to kill myself quickly. Come on. I'm not sure how cute little moles even kill ya. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh dear, I've actually got a new desk in my room that I'm using now because I'm trying to do YouTube a little bit more professionally now, you know, trying to get all the proper gear and stuff. And I've bought a new desk so I can set all my stuff up on it, and it's took up a lot of room. You might even be able to see it next to me unless I've edited it out enough. But it's taken up a lot of room, and it's also casting a shadow on my green screen. So yeah, if my green screen seems a little bit weird and there's like little bits of black floating around me and that, it's because there's a shadow on the green screen. That's one thing you don't want. If you're ever using a green screen, you want to have it all the same green, because if you have any kinds of shadows on it, it's going to cause havoc when you try and do the chroma key, and it's a right pain in the arse. There we go, it should be the gem. Yep, there we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, we can move on to the second level now. I don't think this will take as long as Crash Bandicoot 1 did, because Crash Bandicoot 1 I had to redo a few levels purely because I was being stupid. And also, it's a lot more difficult, so there's a lot more dying. So we should be alright in this one. There are a couple of gems that are a little bit difficult, but most of it's alright. Like, piston it away. That level's a bit annoying, because you have to finish the whole level, then go back on yourself and do the death route. So you have to finish the whole level without dying, then go back through the level without dying, and yes, it's a pain in the arse.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash.
Fuck.
Know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Jesus, I'll tell you, I'm not really a fan of some of the voice actors that they've changed, you know. A couple of the bosses have really weird voices, and I don't know what's the matter with his voice. He used to sound a lot more psychotic, you know. He had a bit more of a squeakiness to his voice. Right, now, I don't think we can get the red gem. To get the red gem, we need to go and do a secret route in the second warp room, and it's going to teleport us to Snow Go, and you'll be able to get the red gem, but we can't get it for now. I think I'm going to have to end the video now. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do this level, because it is a pretty longish one. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this first video of Crash Bandicoot 2. Sorry we only got one level done, but I had to do it multiple times. And plus, there was a lot of cutscenes and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode. And yeah, like, share, enjoy the pack today.